Have you ever heard of the enormous benefits of sleeping on your left side? And have you ever noticed how, on this topic, debates often arise between defenders of sleeping on one side rather than the other? In this video, thanks to a Zen story and Buddhist wisdom, you will discover what happens if you sleep on your left side. So stay until the end, because we assure you that after learning certain information, you will definitely change the way you sleep. But before continuing, if you haven't already done so, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to stay updated when we publish new content for your spiritual growth. In the quiet of a Buddhist temple, immersed in the mists of a remote region of Japan, the young monk Ikkyu was tormented because, for weeks, a restlessness had been creeping in his soul, depriving him of the serenity that had always permeated his monastic life. Ikkyu tossed and turned in his futon, searching in vain for a position that would give him relief. The rigidity of the wooden floor and the roughness of the hemp blankets only increased his nervousness. He got up and sat down, walked around the dark room, prayed and recited mantras, but nothing calmed the restlessness that tormented him and prevented him from falling asleep. Dawn found him exhausted and worn out, with dark circles under his eyes and a dejected spirit. The sun rising from the snow-capped mountains illuminated the temple, but failed to warm Ikkyu's heart, wrapped in a shadow of melancholy. Reflecting on his restlessness, Ikkyu realized that it began shortly after reading an ancient Buddhist text that described the benefits of sleeping on the left side. The text stated that this position promoted blood circulation, digestion, and the elimination of toxins, improving the quality of sleep and overall health. So, eager to improve his health and his concentration during meditations, the young monk had decided to try sleeping on his left side. However, over the next few days, he noticed an increase in restlessness and insomnia. Maybe this position isn't right for me, Ikkyu thought dejectedly. Worried about his disciple, old Master Taizen summoned him to the tea room. The master, known for his wisdom and enigmatic smile, was a man of few words, but his penetrating gaze was capable of reading the depths of the soul. Ikkyu, Taizen said in a calm voice, the mind is like a lake. If the surface is agitated, we cannot look into the mirror and see our true nature. And sleep is like a beneficial storm that can calm the waves and allow the mind to find its calm again. Therefore, we must make sure that we take care of our rest. The master's words resonated in Ikkyu's heart like a distant echo. He was right. His mind was like a stormy lake, agitated by thoughts and worries, and sleep, once a safe haven, had become an elusive enemy. What can I do, master? Ikkyu asked humbly. How can I calm the storm raging in my mind? And why does sleeping on my left side seem to bring so many benefits? Taizen smiled and poured the steaming tea into 2 ceramic cups. The scent of green tea wafted through the air, creating an atmosphere of stillness and peace. Listen to the whisper of your body, said Taizen, and choose the position that brings you well-being. By doing so, sleep will once again become a precious gift. Taizen opened an ancient Buddhist medicine book and began to read. In the Heart Sutra, we read, "Sleep is the gateway to emptiness, where the mind frees itself from illusions and opens to the true nature of reality." The old monk closed the book and looked at Ikkyu with his piercing eyes. You should know that modern science confirms this ancient wisdom. Research conducted by prestigious universities such as Harvard, Stanford, and Tokyo has shown that sleeping on the left side brings numerous benefits to the body and mind. Master Taizen stood up and began walking around the tea room. His step was slow and sure, his voice calm and reassuring. You see, Ikkyu, when you sleep on your left side, your heart is in an optimal position to pump blood. This promotes blood circulation and oxygenation of the brain, improving your memory and concentration, and this has positive repercussions on your body and your spirit. Imagine your body as a river. When you sleep on your left side, blood flows more easily, as if the river waters are free from an obstacle. Your heart rejoices in this, and your organs receive the oxygen they need to function at their best. Taizen stopped in front of Ikkyu and looked into his eyes. Plus, sleeping on your left side facilitates digestion and removal of toxins from the body. This will help you feel more energetic and vital throughout the day. Think of your stomach like an oven. When you sleep on your left side, digestion becomes more efficient, as if the fire in the oven cooks the food evenly. No more heartburn or reflux, just a pleasant feeling of well-being. But there is more, continued the wise monk. According to Buddha, sleeping on your left side also benefits your mental well-being and emotional balance. And a study from the University of Oxford confirms this, claiming that people who sleep on their left side are more likely to feel happy and positive during the day. Tyson leaned towards Ikkyu and whispered in his ear, "Ikkyu, sleep is a precious gift. Listen to the whisper of your body and choose the position that will lead you to inner peace." That night, Ikkyu fell asleep on his left side, lulled by the words of his mentor and the whisper of the wind in the leaves of the temple's ancient cherry tree. For the first time in a long time, his sleep was peaceful and restful. When he woke up, he felt reborn. His mind was clear and his body energetic. Thus, he immersed himself in meditation with a concentration he had never had before, and his thoughts flowed like a calm and clear river. In the following days, Ikkyu applied himself with dedication and perseverance to the practice of sleeping on the left side. He noted with joy that his memory had improved, his concentration had become deeper, and his compassion towards others was more sincere. The restlessness that tormented him had disappeared, like the snow when it melts under the warm spring sun, giving way to a feeling of inner peace and emotional well-being. Reflecting on his experience, Ikkyu realized that sleep was not only a time of rest for the body, but also an opportunity for the mind to regenerate and connect with one's inner self. In addition to the physical and mental benefits, Ikkyu began to experience a spiritual awakening. His meditations became deeper and his dreams more vivid. He felt more connected to nature and the world around him. One day, while meditating under the ancient cherry tree, Ikkyu had a vision. In a dream, he saw a shining Buddha smiling at him and saying, "Ikkyu, you have found your path. Continue to follow the whisper of your heart and spread the light of knowledge in the world." Ikkyu woke up with a heart full of joy and gratitude. He had finally found his calling. Since he had understood certain things, thanks to his mentor, he had become someone else. So, eager to share his discovery with others, he began to teach the monks of the temple the benefits of sleeping on the left side. Soon, the practice spread throughout the monastery, and the monks began to experience the benefits that Ikkyu had described. The fame of this once restless, now inner peaceful young monk and his teaching on the whisper of sleep soon spread beyond the temple walls. People, attracted by the promise of inner peace and well-being, began to come from far away to listen to his teachings. Ikkyu, with his humility and wisdom, became a revered master, capable of guiding his disciples towards conscious sleep and a more meaningful life. In addition to teaching the benefits of sleeping on the left side, Ikkyu worked to improve the lives of everyone he met. He promoted the construction of hospitals and schools and fought for social justice and world peace. But what does the story of Ikkyu teach us? That sleep is a precious gift that can lead us towards inner peace and self-realization, and that, by listening to the whisper of our body and choosing the position that brings us well-being, we can cultivate our physical, mental, and spiritual balance. The practice of sleeping on the left side is not a solution for all ills, but it can be an important tool for improving our quality of sleep and our life in general. As Ikkyu discovered, sleep is not only a time of rest for the body, but also an opportunity for the mind to regenerate and connect with one's inner self. Choosing to sleep on your left side is an act of love towards ourselves and towards our well-being. It is an invitation to take care of our body and our spirit, to slow down the frenetic pace of our lives, and to listen to our deepest needs. If you are ready to embark on this journey to inner peace and well-being, start sleeping on your left side tonight. You might be surprised by the benefits you'll get. Remember that your body and spirit are speaking to you. Listen to them and choose to follow them. The key to your happiness and well-being is within you, and sleep is only the first step to a complete spiritual awakening.